Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Zeta. So, this time, what I've decided to do is, my mission for this episode is to find all of the 12 tomes, and then perhaps capture the legendary Pokemon Regigias. Now, the thing about that is that, I know where they all are, I have that information, and I want to try to find them, and I was thinking that maybe I would make this episode a little different than normal, and that it might actually be slightly cut and edited into a way and format where it's actually a relatively usable video if you too wanted to find the magical 12 tomes. So probably what I'll be doing is kind of cutting in and out of the towns, and then accidentally falling back to Earth, and then telling this guy to bring me back up there. So, probably there will be just cuts, and it will lead you, I will basically be using informatorial methods to show you where the 12 tomes are, and it's basically going to be me just finding the 12 tomes, and then I will try to catch it, and then the next part will be me just going back to my normal playthrough of the game. But this part will be a little bit different, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up, and I will see you at the first jump cut. Bye. Okay, everybody, so the first tome that we'll be finding here is in Constant City, and here it is on the map, in case you, for some reason, didn't know where Constant City was. It's right there. Very exciting. What you're going to want to do is go up here. There's this tack box shop. You're going to want to go up to the north, and I believe it's in this one. It may not be in this one. It might be in the next house over. Whatever. I didn't say this would be the perfect walkthrough, but it might be in the next one over. This could be awkward. We're going to pretend that never happened. Yes, as I said, it's right in this one. This house right over here is where you're going to find this ancient tome. Ah, someone was cooking a book on the oven. Obtained an ancient tome. Okay, so there's the first one, guys. Constant City, not the one on the right, despite that interesting thing I just did. So I'll be back in about 2 seconds for the next ancient tome. Bye. Okay, everyone. So for the next tome, we are in this magical place called Superior City, which is here on the map, in case you are not. There are a lot of towns, that's why I'm kind of pointing out where each one is. Superior City on the map. This is the one I may have already gotten in my playthrough as I went through naturally. But Superior City, you're going to want to go to the IV Changer's house, which is, you find this weird building, and then it's just down and left of there. It's right over here, in this magical place, and it should be in the bottom left plant. Yes, there was a book buried in the roots. Obtained an ancient tome. There we go. There's an ancient tome. That's for me, number 3. For you, if you're following this guide, number 2. And then you can have fun talking to this old guy for about 45 minutes, because he likes to just talk endlessly, and then these guys just sit in the corner. Okay, I'll be back in about 2 seconds with the next magical tome. See you then. Okay, guys, so the next one, you're going to want to be at Onega Town, which is, last time if you just were there, Superior City. Now we're at Onega Town, which is right there. What you're going to want to do... Look at me, I'm in all tutorial mode. I actually kind of know what I'm talking about this time. It's south of this weird museum thing. It's kind of to the southmost of town. You're going to want to go in the house that is oddly empty. I believe I've already gotten this one. But I'm going to guarantee you guys that it is in one of these 2 plants. I'm pretty sure it's in the right plant. So even though it's not in this video, I swear to God, I already did this. I found it already. It's in one of these plants. Come in here. Also, there's a Rotom in the TV, so if you want one of those, go in there. If not, you got the magical tomes. I'll be back in a sec for the next town, and there actually will be a book in this one, instead of just me telling you there's a book. And you'll never know, maybe there isn't a book there, but there is, I guarantee it. I'll be back in 1 sec, guys, bye. Okay, everyone, we are now in Fianga City, which is, if you couldn't move your, cursor 2 inches to the left, it is right to the left of Onega Town, Fianga City, right here, very exciting. And what you're going to want to do is you go south, gym's right here, going to go into this house, this magical green house that may look like every single other Poke house ever. There's a house with some Voltorbs. What do these guys even say? Voltvolt? Anyways, you go to the painting, click on it, and it's a 3D portrait of a book. I will steal their 3D portrait, and I got an ancient tome. So, that just teaches you guys, theft is the answer. If you see anything in apparently I don't want to take any of these books, but if I see anything in someone's house, just take it. This is a nice chair. I think I'll take this with me. All perfect. I will see you guys in the next town. But until then, I'll run in circles. Yay! Okay, see you in the next town, guys. Bye. Okay, guys, so the next town is, I know these are in no particular order, but whatever. If you're following along, just do it in my order, or you could, I guess, go later in the video and then switch it around, but that's a lot of work. We are now in Agassiz Town, however the hell you pronounce that, which is south of Fianga City by a lot. So what you're going to want to do is, this is the magical Sandy City, so don't get lost. It's terrible. You want to go in this southernmost house. It's down and right of the Pokemart. Just hop right in here. and it should be, unless I'm completely mistaken, in this TV. Indeed, the TV seems broken. Huh? There was a book inside. I think Pokemon Zeta is trying to tell us about the wonders of reading. You shouldn't be watching television, kids. You should turn this guide off right now and go read a book about it. I'll have to talk to a publisher to see if I can actually get a book version of this out. Probably not going to happen though. So yeah, that's the next tome, and I'll be back in a sec with the next city. Which one will it be? Don't leave a response in the comments, please, because that would be obnoxious. Because you'll be able to figure it out in about 0.3 seconds when I cut back. So I'll be back for the next tome. Bye. Okay, everybody. The next magical tome on the way to the weird robot Pokemon is in Kivu Town, which is right here. The last town we were at was right here. You go down and right. I guess if you're playing along, hopefully you found all these towns so you can fly to them. If not, you can, I guess, just figure them out as you go. So what you're going to want to do is all the middle of the town's up here, Pokemon Center, gym, blah, blah, blah. You're going to want to go all the way down, not to the Pokemon Center house, but you're going to have to wait for this crazy lady to do her stuff. All these kind of people are in here. Don't listen to them. Go to the bookcase, which kind of makes sense, really. That's where you should find most of them, but I guess only 1 or 2 of them are actually in bookcases, and we find the Ancient Tome. There we go. So, I guess that teaches, yeah, just look in the bookcases, even though that's probably the only bookcase in the game that actually has anything. I'll be back for the next town, guys. Bye. Okay, everyone, we are now in Treader Town, which is up here. Last town was over here, Kivu Town. This one's in Treader. Yep, so now you don't have to, like, randomly search around. That's the reason I'm showing these, because you don't have to randomly search around for the town names. Just saves you another second or two. In Treader Town, you got the Poke Center right here. You're going to go north and west. Not to this bench, even though that sounds exciting. I really hope it's in this house and not the other one, but you never know. Is there a woman here blocking the sink? Yes. So this lady's blocking the sink. One thing about this, what you're not going to do is if you talk to her from the side, things can mess up because she's not going to move. So you're going to want to go behind her, talk to her. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'll move out of the way. That was not a woman's voice. And then she moves. You can go to the sink, and there seems to be a book in the sink. It's probably soaked through. I don't know how the hell we're going to read it, but, I mean, it's a book, whatever. Nonetheless, maybe it's covered in plastic. Maybe it's a pop-up book made of plastic. You never know. We'll figure out next time if people are mistreating their books. So I'll be back for the next city. Bye. Okay, everybody, we are now in Blackfish City, home of the magical large department store and the capitalism center of the Pokemon world. That's probably where they make most of their money. What you're going to want to do is you got the giant multi-story thing right there. Go in this house. This magical purple house this time, not green, like last time. Oh yes, you get to see the Digimon Pokemon. This dragon is obviously a Pokemon. Nothing suspicious here. Have fun with that guy. But then if you go to the back window, you can make a mistake and not be in the correct place. That is not what you want to do. Just kidding, guys. Don't go in the Digimon house. I was totally lying about that. Was a ruse. I was trying to show you guys how you don't want to do that, unless I already found that one. Where? There may be more than one. It's this one. As I said, guys, you go in this purple house. You might confuse the two. It's the house where everyone's spinning, and you don't want to be in here. And even though this house is right against a cliff, there's still a window. That is odd. ... Hey! It's just a painting. A secret safe lies behind it. Apparently, I have the code to that secret safe. Also, you guys probably don't want to stay in this house for long, because this is where the weird spinners are. We are the Spinners Club. Leave it. Yeah, you're just not going to want to go in this house ever. I've already talked about that. I've been here in my playthrough. I went in there, and then I left promptly. That's probably why I didn't find the book, because it's just a creepy place. Hopefully the next city's less creepy, so I'll be back in 1 sec for the next tome. Anyways, next tome. Bye. Okay, everybody, so this next one, if I can move my cursor over there like a smart person, is in Caspian City, the flooded Katrina town, pretty much like New Orleans. Things are going horribly wrong, but there's still a tome, which is hopefully not underwater and drowned. So if you surf over here, it's just north of the gym in this northwest house. You should be able to go to the cabinet next to the sink. And god damn it, I'm in the wrong house again. Just kidding. Guys, see, I try to include both houses just so that I try to add a little variety, because it'd be boring if I just, had a guide that had edited everything correct. So I can't go in that house. I totally lied. Where am I trying to go? This is a good guide. This is a perfect and flawless guide. It should be right here. Oh, there it was. I am stupid. Well, as I said the first time, totally in that cupboard right there. So if you're following the guide, you should have gone in the left house, then gone in the right house, then gotten kicked out, and then come back, and then search the cabinet. That's all incredibly vital to finding that tome. If you don't do that exactly, it does not appear. So if you're having problems with that, just remember, left, right, and then left again, with exclamations of stupidity. So that's what you're going to want to do. I'll be back in 1 sec, guys, for the next tome. Bye. That was intelligent, if you were wondering. Okay, guys, so the next tome is in Dojran City, which is probably the weirdest city ever, as it's a city within a sign. Spoilers, if you haven't gotten here, I probably should have said at the beginning of the video, but apparently I'm now telling you 18 in that that there are spoilers. So what you're gonna want to do is go to house number 2. At least we don't have to search between houses. It's pretty obvious which one it is. Go right in here. And then you're gonna want to look in between, not the window this time, not the portrait, but in between the two is a secret compartment behind the wall with an ancient tome. That totally makes sense, right, guys? If I hadn't... I'm just gonna let you in on a secret right now. I did not, I'm doing this for my own playthrough, and then I'm doing this walkthrough just for, you know, convenience's sake, but I would never have fucking found that. I do not walk through all the buildings, clicking A on the walls, despite how fun... I know that's like an entertaining thing for most people in their free time, but unfortunately, I don't do that. I'm kind of behind you guys in entertainment. Anyways, I will be back in 1 sec. There should only be 2 more tomes, so we are almost there, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, for the next one, you're going to want to go just north of Dojran to Maggiore City. And what you want to do is there's these 3 houses up on the cliff over here to the right of everything, south of the Pokemart. You're going to want to go in this middle one right here with the crazy spastic lady, the crazy girl. And contrary to what you think should happen, if you just go to the bookcase, you'll find another one of the books. One of the books seems more rotten than the rest. The Ancient Tome. That's good. It's probably not been creating a horrible smell. That's probably why she probably has like some kind of fungal poisoning, which is causing her to run in circles that quickly. Anyways, we're not going to talk to her because that takes about 45 minutes, which I did in my playthrough to try to do. Actually, this is my playthrough right now. I don't know why I'm talking about in the past tense. Anyways, that was the one in this city, and we have just 1 more to go in Shadar, so I'll be back in 1 second. Bye. Okay, guys, we are now in Skadar City, and I went underwater first. This is the underwater city, if you don't know which one it is. And then I realized I couldn't use Fly to pull out the map. There's probably a map somewhere else in my inventory, but I can't find it, and I'm too lazy to. So basically, you're going to want to go in the underwater city. You know which one it is. It's just north of the city we were just at, Maggiore. You're going to want to go in this magical red thing and be all like, oh, what's going on? And it should be under this table somewhere. We will search the table until we find it. There it is. What? This table's actually a book. Except the table didn't disappear, so it's still a book. Okay, well, that doesn't really make any sense, but that's how it goes. Okay, guys, so we just found the last tome, and now it's time to go turn them in and figure out what is going on. So we will be back in 1 second for that exciting adventure. Excitement. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Bye. Okay, everyone, we are now in Ladoga Town, and this is I'm here to turn in the 12 tomes. This is going to end the magical, actual, informative part of the thing, and now I'm just going to be continuing with my playthrough, and I will be trying to find the person, the random, the dude, and then I'll be trying to catch Regigias just for fun. So hopefully that helped you out. It's a little more cut than usual. I still think I had some horrible mishaps and jokes, but that's how it normally is. Yeah, so basically that's what you want to do. Now I'm just going to kind of walk around and actually try to find where the hell this dude is. I don't actually remember which building the Ancient Tome guy is in. Is it this guy? Yes, this is him. I'm a collector of rare books known as Ancient Tomes. It says there are 12 of them hidden throughout the region. Might you have found any by chance? You have all 12 tomes? Amazing. Take this, a continent rope. Bootleg put the continent rope in the key items pocket. I'm a collector of rare oh, well, thanks for finding them. I owe you one. You do. You gave me a piece of rope. That is not really a fair trade or useful at all. But it is useful because I do know where to go. We go to the magical place that is down here, Route 320.